Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to share this with you guys. I told you guys that I'm going to share with you guys some of the I told you guys I'm going to share a lot of the experiences of running a shortlet. Some of you contact me all the time and you're asking questions and all of that. You can learn one or two things from this. There's a lot of people can get from stories like this. So let me say it, 99.9% of bookings go smoothly. No drama, no nothing. People come, they enjoy their stay, they leave, and they are so thankful. Soma, thank you so much, because we also help with airport pickup. There's a lot that we do. I feel like my shortlet stands out in some ways because of my own personal touch that I'm putting, and every day I'm learning, I'm improving to the best of my ability, best of my knowledge, and people have come, like I said, had amazing time, and they book us again, and they book us again. And let me say 99.9% of bookings is almost like you never even knew they were there. They came, they stayed, they left, no event. You know what I mean? No drama, no nothing. But once in a while, some things happen that are different. So there's this particular one of a family that booked us. They came from outside Lagos and they spent a while. They spent a while with us. I think it was up to a month, if I'm not mistaken now. There was nothing, it was a smooth stay. If I'm not mistaken, they were the ones that they asked if they could do a party there. I think it was the birthday of one of their children. And I said, oh yeah, that's fine. And I found out that they were planning to rent chairs. And I was like, no, not be that kind of party. You understand? As someone that lived abroad for many years, over 20 years, when I hear somebody wants to do a party in a house, I'm thinking of the way we do it for abroad. Some people sit in the sitting room, some people are standing, some people it's normally not like Nigerian kind of, parties. So when they say, oh, from what they described, it wasn't even a party, it was just kind of like a get together. And I said, no problem. But when I found out they were trying to rent chairs, I said no. And let me say this, the reason we're very reluctant when it comes to things like that is, the chairs we actually have this padding under the chairs to prevent them from scratching the ground, right? Scratching the floor and damaging the floor, right? So we know the chairs we already have there. But when people rent chairs, I don't know whether I want to rent only 10 chairs or want to rent whatever. At the end of the day, they are bringing chairs we do not know. You understand? And the scratches that may happen on the ground, that is one thing you have to know about shortlets. You have to worry about wear and tear. You understand? There are people that will be like, oh, they want to do party, they're ready to pay extra and all of these things. All this pay extra. You don't know, what's the English now? Accumulated damage that would happen over time. Not be all money be good money. In my own opinion, not be everything. Do you know, let me even tell you guys, that's something you may not know. In this Nigerian shortlet business, they say if you want to make good money, rent your place for Yahoo boys. Yahoo boys. Yahoo boys are looking for where to go and do, so that because by the time police they find them, they're already gone because they are not staying in a particular place. They don't have a fixed abode. And they say they are willing to pay you a lot of money. That's what I say, I don't want Yahoo boys. Let me be making my small money as it is. People come, stay, go. I don't want drama. It's not worth it. Not be all money. I always say to my staff, not be all money be good money. You want money that you can go to sleep at night without worrying. Okay. So I have derailed a bit, but I'm going to the story now. So like I'm saying, this guy, and I said, no, I said, do it like abroad style. The way some people are standing, so people now say, some elderly people are coming. I say, okay, the elderly people can sit in the sitting room. There's dining chairs that we have. Let the elderly people sit. The younger people, adults, can stand. And so they do have abroad. And I said, the way the sitting room even is of the accommodation they stayed in, the stairs is just there by the sitting room. I said, children can sit on the stairs, children can just kind of because I wasn't thinking there is a lot of crowd that they want to bring. So I felt like it's enough to work. And I said, unfortunately, I'm sorry, we won't let you bring in because of the damages it may cause on the floor. And he was okay with it. And, he was a lovely guy, to be honest. And one thing this guy did that I like, I tell people, when you come to my shortlet and you see something, tell me. Because my staff don't live in these accommodations. They are not to come and clean, all of that. They will not see things that people that stay in it, that live in it, would say. So this guy, he noticed something on the stairs, he pointed it out, and we got it fixed. I like when people relay things to me, because some people just like, after they leave, and I call them and say, how was your stay? Yeah, it was okay, but there was no mop. I'll be like, there is mop. You should have just asked. It happened. Should have just asked, because I'm the one that tell our staff are in charge of cleaning, right? So, but sometimes some people, maybe they make a mess and they want to clean it themselves. So, and I told I don't let my staff leave the mops in the apartment, because I feel like, oh, there's no room. Me and my minimalism, just keep it. We have the place, store it away. When they ask, bring it out, rather than just litter it around the place. And somebody came and left and said, but there was no mop. I said, you should have just asked. So I like when people speak, so that we can fix things, or show them where things are, or how to use things. Or even, there's a guest that said the hot water was not working, but the thing is working, but they don't ask us how to use it, because it's not a regular kind of water boiler. But anyways, so that guest, to be honest, it was a nice stay, as in there was no drama. They paid in on time. They didn't do any damages. They paid on time. I don't know if they were the ones. Sometimes, see, people come and go. But there was a particular guest that stayed, and I don't know what the children did, and they broke the handle of one of the doors. But they paid. They got a carpenter, and they paid, fixed it. And, I don't know if it was them, but anyways. So, one day, I don't know whether they said their sister that came to stay with them, something was going on within them, whether there was argument, she was angry, and she can't climb upstairs. This thing, so this duplex, ground floor, middle floor, and the top floor. She climbed to the top floor and tried to go from there. She won't jump from there. Can you just, so it's easy for people to look and say, do that, shortlet business. She want to, and people now gathered, and staff gathered, and they start to talk her out of it. I know that I'm shortlet. Best accommodation in the deal. Best accommodation in the deal. I know that I'm shortlet. Best accommodation in the deal. Best accommodation in the deal. Beautiful homes. I know that I'm shortlet. We pick you up from the airport. I know that I'm shortlet. We show you around town. I know that I'm shortlet. Yeah, we got you. I know that I'm shortlet. Best accommodation in the deal. Check in, check out, check. Loyalty and royalty, best of the best. Other hosts stay under duress. Shortlet's under stress, say less. Eventually, they talked her out of it. So, whatever misunderstanding that happened between her and her family, and she threatened to jump. As a business owner, of course, you don't want somebody to end their lives. But at the same time, on the other hand, it is, I don't know, I don't even have the words to even express what I'm trying to say. Just imagine, God forbid, that she did jump. Just imagine that. We will do police reports, and then you can see I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm not even joking. I sat down here to make this video, and now I don't know what to say. Just think about that for a second. What would have happened? And of God forbid, of course, it's not going to be nice for somebody to lose their lives. But just imagine that a short lady, say somebody jumped from there. A lot of people are going to say, that place, that shortlet where person jump, it's not going to be a good name for a shortlet. So it shows you how you can set up your shortlet to the best standard, to the best of your ability and everything. Some things are out of your control. You understand? Our own is to set it up. Constant electricity. Make sure this one is working. Make sure that one. Make sure this, that. The bed sheet. You do all of that from your angle as a business owner. But the person that enters, you know, they your hand. So imagine if that person had jumped. And you know Nigerians and stigma. It will say she jumped. And it can come out for newspaper. People will say, now that Shortlet wey person jump. They will not even care about waiting make and jump or they were arguing as family members or whatever. No, they will not. It could be that Shortlet wey person jump. Although in Nigeria, how they do it, this kind, from what I have learned to the what they do in Nigeria, that kind of thing happen. They don't go broadcast now because of stigma. But just imagine, God forbid, that something like that happened. Even you as a business owner, the trauma you would go through, no go even let you open Shortlet. You understand? You know, go even let you. Just imagine. I'm coming from the angle of not only Nigeria, it can happen anywhere in the world. Any Shortlet in the world, family members were arguing, and then there was somebody in America, they bring a gun, whatever. Abroad country, they feel like I go past. But Nigeria, there will be stigma. That Shortlet way person jump. So you see that business. It's not for the faint-hearted though. So those of you who go just sit down, go just jealous me. No jealous me. Although we are doing a lot of things and putting a lot of things in place, every day we're learning. I'm still new in the business. I still be one takiri in this business. But every day you're learning. Is it the one of the girls that refused to check? That will be a separate video. We have systems in place to force people out to buy. I told you guys, I would give you guys every day. I'm going to give you more. Every day I'll be giving you guys more stories about Shortlet business, so that you guys will be hearing this other side. That because person know they talk come out, it doesn't mean it's all rosy. It doesn't mean it's all rosy. Don't worry, come back. There are more stories I'm going to share with you guys. Like I told you guys, 99.9% of bookings, nothing is happening. They come, they stay, they go, nothing. But that 1%, a lot of interesting stories that you guys can learn from. Those of you that keep asking me about Shortlet, learn from these tiny little things. I'm going to end this one here. Until next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye. I know that I'm Shortlet. I know that I'm Shortlet. I know that I'm Shortlet. Best accommodation in the area. Best accommodation in the area. I know that I'm Shortlet. I know that I'm Shortlet. I know that I'm Shortlet. Best accommodation in the area. Best accommodation in the area. Beautiful homes. I know that I'm Shortlet. I know that I'm Shortlet. We pick you up from the airport. I know that I'm Shortlet. We show you around town. I know that I'm Shortlet. Yeah, we got you. I know that I'm Shortlet. 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 Best accommodation in the area. Check in, check out, check out, check. Loyalty and royalty, best of the best. Other hosts stay under duress. Shortlet's under stress. Say less. I have a weight loss program in case you're coming across this and you want to sign up. I'm going to put the link in the description box and in the comment section, and if you want to Google it, it's summerhealthyweightloss.com, because it's not just about losing weight but losing it in a healthy way. It's important. Be careful. I've been saying it. I've been doing this disclaimer. If you do not have the discipline to stop when you reach the ideal weight, please do not do it, because you're going to lose too much weight. You don't have to starve. You don't have to go to the gym. It will blow your mind. So it's summerhealthyweightloss.com. That is my website.